to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Cheri. I post new videos every week. Right now I'm doing a whole series all about planning your Disney World vacation, so be sure to subscribe. So arguably one of the biggest decisions you can make when planning your Walt Disney World vacation is where you should stay. So Disney has four categories of resorts, and they are value, moderate, deluxe, and deluxe villa. And you'll hear a lot of people say that the difference between them is the price, which is true, but it's not true at the same time. Disney has divided the rooms into those four categories: less based on price and more based on amenities. And so today I'm going to go through all of the amenities that are offered at each resort to help you decide which resort would be best for you. We are going to start with the value resorts. There are 5 value resorts, and the value resorts, being called value, are clearly the least expensive of the resorts on property. Disney is currently going through and renovating them. The older rooms generally only have 2 double-sized beds, whereas the newer rooms are getting queen-size beds, which is a nice upgrade. Generally, these rooms only sleep 4 people. The exception is Art of Animation and All Star Music both have suites. The value resorts have the smallest square footage of any of the rooms on property. Average square footage is around 250 to 260 square feet for the basic rooms, and of course the suites are going to be more. The value resorts do not offer room service. The only food that you can have delivered to your room is pizza. All of the value resorts are also all kind of, we'll call like motel style rooms, where they're kind of in a block and you enter the room from the outside. This also means that none of the value resorts have a balcony or a patio. All of the value resorts do have pools. They are fantastically themed pools, but no value resorts have water slides. Additionally, value resorts only have quick service options. They have the food courts. They do not have any table service options. They do not have any signature dining options. They also do not have any gyms or health spa clubs, whatever you want to call it, to work out at the facility, and they also do not offer valet parking. One of the big downfalls to the value resorts that has always been the case up until recently is the only way to get to the parks or get to Disney Springs or get to anything is to take a bus. That has recently changed with the opening of the Skyliner, because if you stay at Art of Animation or Pop Century, you can take the Skyliner and get to Hollywood Studios or Epcot. So that has changed it, but for the other value resorts, you do have to take a bus to get to any of the parks or anywhere else. The value resorts are very popular. It's a great value for your money. Really popular with families, first-time visitors, and people with smaller kids. The theming is really that classic kind of Disney theming. And a lot of people go to Disney and they're there for the parks and only for the parks, and so they really just need a place to rest their head, change their clothes, take a shower, and that kind of stuff. And the value resorts are also great for that. The next level of resorts are moderate resorts, and moderate resorts, of course, are a step up in price, but also a step up in amenities. There are 6 moderate resorts, we'll say 5, and then there's Fort Wilderness, which is considered a moderate resort. However, Fort Wilderness has the cabins at Fort Wilderness, and then it has camping, both tent and RV camping. So just keep that in mind, but it does have a lot of amenities. The average square foot of a moderate resort is more. They're about 300 to 314 square feet or so, with the cabins being a little bit larger. One nice feature about the moderate resorts is because they're larger, a lot of them accommodate a 5th sleeper. So a lot of them will have the 2 queen beds, and then they'll have kind of this pull down twin size Murphy bed kind of thing to accommodate a 5th sleeper. So if you have 3 kids, if you have a larger family, always look at a moderate resort, even if your price is in the value range, because you have that 5th sleeper. And almost always a moderate room is less expensive than getting 2 value rooms. With the exception of Coronado Springs, which offers full room service, moderate resorts only offer pizza to be delivered in your room. There are more transportation options at moderate resorts. They all offer buses, and then Caribbean Beach also has the Skyliner that goes to Hollywood Studios and to Epcot. Port Orleans Riverside and Port Orleans French Quarter also offer a boat that goes to Disney Springs, and Fort Wilderness has a boat that goes to Magic Kingdom. It also goes to the Contemporary, but it goes to Magic Kingdom. So you do have some additional transportation options there. All of the moderate resorts also offer water slides at their pools, which is a nice upgrade, and the theming at the pools is a little bit more detailed, and it's great, especially if you're going to be spending more time at the resort and maybe having like a pool day. All of the moderate resorts, with the exception of Port Orleans French Quarter, also offer a table service dining experience in addition to the quick service options. The French Quarter does not because of its proximity to Riverside, so they kind of share that like table service restaurant. But if sitting down and having a sit-down meal at your resort is important, you might want to think about staying at a moderate. And then the third and fourth category are the deluxe and the deluxe villas, and we're going to talk about them together because the major difference between the deluxe resort and the deluxe villas, they're the same property. It has to do with the room. And the deluxe villas are part of the Disney Vacation Club. And so those rooms are gonna have a kitchen or a kitchenette. If you're in a studio, it has a kitchenette. And then if you're in a like 1, 2, 3 bedroom villa, it's also gonna have a washer and dryer. So it is a little bit different. Those rooms do accommodate more people. The 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms accommodate more people, but the amenities that they offer as far as on the grounds of the resort are the same. So there are 11 deluxe resorts. Price is going to be more than the moderates. The deluxe resort rooms are much bigger. I think they average around 400 square feet for the regular rooms, and if you're going up to a villa, they can go up to like 2,800 square feet. There are deluxe rooms that only sleep 2 people. Most of them are going to sleep 4. A lot of them are going to sleep 5, and then they go up to sleeping 12 people when you get into the villas. So it's definitely, if you're traveling with a group, always look at that villa versus maybe booking like 2 or 3 regular rooms if you don't all mind staying together. Of course, the more bedrooms, the more bathrooms you're gonna have, but you're also gonna have that kitchen. But you can actually spend less money on a villa versus getting multiple rooms. So always do the math and always look at the different options. The deluxe resorts do offer a full room service menu. There's tons of options. Each one of them is going to have different options, but there are a ton of options for room service. In addition, all of the deluxe resorts are always going to have either a balcony or a patio, which is really nice. We like to stay at the deluxe resorts, especially when my son was a little bit younger, because we could put him to sleep and then go out on the balcony or the patio and relax and chat and not wake him up. So if you have smaller children, that can be a plus to be able to still have kind of your own space while they're sleeping. And of course, that's true if you get into a deluxe villa as well. When you have like a 1 bedroom, you're gonna have a separate true bedroom. Staying at a deluxe resort, you're gonna have many more transportation options. In general, there's a couple of exceptions, but in general, deluxe resorts are gonna be the resorts that are located closest to the parks. All of them are gonna have bus options. A lot of them are gonna have boat options to get to the parks or Disney Springs. A lot of them are gonna have the monorail, and some of them will also have the Skyliner. So the transportation options are just greater with the deluxe resorts. In addition, being able to walk to the parks is huge. You can walk from the Contemporary to the Magic Kingdom. Hopefully soon you'll be able to walk from the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian to the Magic Kingdom. And if you're staying at the Beach Club, the Boardwalk, or the Yacht Club, you can walk to Epcot in like 2 minutes. And you can also walk to Hollywood Studios, which is a couple more minute walk, but it is totally doable. We have done it. So those transportation options to me are huge. The pools at the deluxe resorts are honestly some of the best pools on property. I know some of you won't agree with me, but they're really, really fantastic. All of them have water slides. All of the deluxe resorts have both table service and quick service options, and almost all of them have a signature dining option. Almost all of the deluxe resorts also have club level. Almost all of them also have valet parking. Almost all of them also have a gym, and a few of them actually have like a spa, like a where you can get massages and that kind of stuff. So the amenities are much greater at the deluxe resorts. So that is an overview of the value, moderate, and deluxe resorts to kind of give you an idea of the amenities available at each one of the resorts to help you make a better decision on where it is that you want to stay. Like I said, a lot of people don't care about the resort. They're really just there to lay their head at night, but a lot of people do. They really want to stay somewhere where there are a lot of amenities offered, where they can spend some time, and that the resort is as much of a part of the vacation as the parks. And so it's really, I think, helpful to understand the amenities that each one of the resorts offers. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already. I post new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights,